Hello pals and welcome to another episode of MTG Community Walking. I'm your host Jay Marcus and today we're visiting the Game Academy located in Tampa Bay, Florida. Thank you for joining me as we try to visit a new store every week. But for now, let's get out of my house and check out the store. When a pal enters the Game Academy, they are greeted by a player that can host well over 70 players. They sell a variety of MTG sealed products, singles, sleeves, playmats, snacks, and more. If you don't play MTG, then check out their Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed product and singles. They use a computer system to sell their singles, other sealed product, and use it for their buy list. Now that we have a layout for the store, let's meet the owner. Hello pals and welcome to the Game Academy. I am here with the owner and operator of this fine establishment, Joshua Martinez.
How's it going, guys?
So tell me, it's really busy right now. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this interview. We have about 50 Yu-Gi-Oh! Players over there trying to win an Xbox.
Dueling it out over there, man.
Seems like they're having fun. The people I talked to are having fun.
Yeah.
Except for the one guy that ran into his one bad matchup out of a sea. But you're going to hear that at any tournament you go to. So tell me a little bit about yourself and about the Game Academy.
Yeah, my name is Josh Martinez. Most people know me as J Mart, Florida for short. I've been running the Game Academy since 2009. We got two stores, one here in Tampa, which is where we are right now, and one in Orlando. Possibly a third on the horizon, look out for that. We specialize in all trading card games, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, the big three. We don't deal with anything else really. So some of the other stores I know that you've interviewed or people who might have watched, they do like board games and stuff, or Warhammer. Ours is just exclusively trading card games, so you won't find any Cards Against Humanity or anything else here.
Awesome. So when a player, I've been here a few times, or a new returning player, like a long-time customer, what kind of experience do you want them to have when they come here?
Our big thing here is the community. We've really just kind of built our community from the ground up. So I want people to feel like they have a place to come and hang out, play their favorite games, and just be part of that. You know what I mean? Some stores you just kind of walk in, it's just like cut and dry. You play their tournament, it's over with, and you don't really talk to anyone. It's just kind of, you're there for one thing, which is to win some packs or whatever, and that's kind of it. Here, you know, I want people to be able to like tell stories to their friends. This awesome thing happened at the Game Academy, or you know, I made a new friend. I don't know about you, but pretty much all my friends are built from playing Magic.
Yeah.
So you know, I want people to be able to tell those stories when they come into our store.
I've been at a store once where the event was over, owner would turn off the lights.
Yeah.
And
See you guys later.
It'd be the subtle hint to be like, yeah, I don't want you guys here anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
That store sucks.
That's pretty much the opposite of what we're trying to do here.
Awesome. So you guys cater to the big three. Is there any premier events that you run for those?
Yeah. I mean, for pretty much all the games in the big three, we do every tournament that you can possibly think of. You know, for Magic, PPTQs, Star City IQs, pre-releases, I mean, all the normal stuff. And then for Yu-Gi-Oh!, I mean, right now we're running a tournament where first place is an Xbox One, and we're giving out 12 boxes all the way down to top 16. For Pokemon, we've run City Champs. We actually did the biggest City Champs in the country, I think, last year. It's like 100 and something people, which is crazy. League challenges, pre-releases, regionals, I mean, you name it. So we do all the tournaments for all of those three games.
How many, we obviously can, like, they're going to see the footage of the people who's playing, but
yeah,
you can easily fit 50 players, but what's the cap?
I think the actual cap that we have right now that we do on a weekly basis is like 86, but that's because I'm big on having enough space between the tables. Literally, if you look at our walls, you'll see that there's like tick marks where there's 4.5 feet between each table. So I don't like cram everyone in here. I think we could fit like 120 something if we really just jammed it packed. But with the spacing, how it's set up, we have exactly 86 chairs. We keep it like that for the most part, unless some circumstance arises where we need to jam some more tables in there. But
do you have any, like you've already mentioned, there might be a new store location on the horizon. Do you ever have any other plans just on a day-to-day basis of improving the stores, like little things, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, one of the big things is I really like to get feedback from our players. You know, I'm here some ridiculous amount of hours a week, and every time someone has something that that could be useful, or people come up to me and they're like, hey, I think you guys could do this better or that better. I mean, we're always taking that into consideration. So as far as like big astronomical changes, none that I can think of, but something as simple as like our modern tournaments on Thursday. We started off with like 25 to 30-ish players, and last week we had 37, and so we don't start the tournament until 7:30. And people were, have to work obviously the next day. Just like, hey man, maybe you could just cap it at 5, because we've been getting 30 plus every week. So that's something that we just implemented last week, where we just stopped it at 5, paid it out based on standings. And I mean, that's just something small, but the players recommended it, and we decided that we were going to do it. So
awesome. We're going to take a little break right now. We're going to go interview some of your Yu-Gi-Oh players. Maybe we get a Magic player.
We'll find one.
We might find one. Nolan, our reluctant cameraman today, is giving me the no.
I think he plays Magic, maybe.
He might. He plays Vintage. That's not Magic. So we'll catch you guys a little later. Hello, pals. I'm taking a little moment here to speak with one of the players here at the Game Academy. His name is Melvin.
Hello.
He's one of the Yu-Gi-Oh players. He's pretty successful. So at least that's what J-Mart told me. It's like, so if he's not, then that's J-Mar's fault, not Melvin's fault. Melvin, tell me a little bit about yourself and why you come to Game Academy. What brings you out? Why do you choose Yu-Gi-Oh?
I choose Yu-Gi-Oh because I've been playing it since I was little. I've been playing competitively for 6 years. I come to Game Academy for mostly the play testing. I come every 2 days of the week, and today just happened to be a big tournament, so that'll be 3 times I'll be coming this week. So
how'd you do today?
Today I've won X2, most likely missing top cut.
Is that good enough for a top 16 prize though?
Hopefully. Hopefully it wasn't like a waste of a trip.
What deck did you play today?
Today I've played EDM, which is Extra Deck Monarch.
Would you recommend that going forward in future tournaments?
At least into the ban list. It's definitely one of the better decks under Phantom Knight for any of us.
Alright. Well, Melvin, thank you for taking this quick interview. I know I just pulled you out from the crowd. So thank you again for doing this. And hopefully you get top 16 and get some packs.
Alright, thank you.
Hello, pals, and we're back. Hopefully you guys found that Yu-Gi-Oh tech a little more interesting than what we usually do. We're trying out something new this week, but now I'm now incorporating some interesting questions to the owners or managers of the store. And this week's question is: if you could change a Magic product or invent your own, what would you like to see?
Boy, that's a loaded question. I could probably think of a number of things that I would come up with, but off the bat, thinking about it, if I could change the way that Wizards makes intro decks, that's somewhere where I would just start immediately. We have people that come in all the time that just learn how to play Magic, whether it's their friends taught them or they heard about us, somewhere, whatever the case may be. But they come here, they see a bunch of people playing in a tournament, and I tell them like, hey, we're having FNM, 2 boxes is what we're giving out for prizes, and they're like, wow, that's sweet, I really want to play. How could I get started? And so naturally, I'll tell them about intro decks and stuff like that. But for the most part, you can't really expect to just start top 8ing FNMs with one of those decks. You know what I mean? So I'd probably find a way to maybe throw a collecting company in there too, or something, and make those decks a little bit better. So at least people felt like maybe they had a chance to get top 8 and win some packs or something right off the bat.
Give them a chance, Wizards. They're not going to come back if they keep getting crushed.
No more Mahamoti Jins, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was dark times.
Dark times.
Well, J-Mart, I want to thank you for taking the time during the interview. I know you're busy running 8-man winner boxes and 8-man winner mats and this 50-man tournament today. So I want to thank you for doing this interview.
Absolutely.
If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to our channel, share with your friends, leave a comment below of where you would like to see us go next. Also leave a comment below if you want us to improve anything, if you like the changes we've done with the channel, and just in general, if you just want to give a shout out and say, hey, support the show, leave a comment. So thank you, see you guys next week.
Later, guys.